Hello. So now I'm going to show you what we expect to be the user interface for the second part of the project and for the task of doing the assessment of an institution. Okay. To do so, and in order that you can test your interface with interesting cases, we provide a script where you load the database with these cases, and then I expect that your UI, your user interface, works for that cases. So I'm going to just show you the script. So this is a SQL script where you load the database. Basically, here at the beginning, it creates two institutions, the demo one and a second demo institution. Okay, is the one, they have the keys 1 and 2. Here we create a volunteer and a member. Okay, and these are the out user parts of the volunteer and the member. And this is the interesting part here, where we create 6 activities. So these activities have different semantics. That's why we want to experiment. So all the first 5, the first 5 activities are for the first institution, and the second and the last activity is just for the other institution. And what are the differences? So the first 2 activities, our volunteer is enrolled and participates in both. Okay. In the third one, is enrolled but it does not participate, so we cannot write an assessment. In the fourth, is not enrolled, so we cannot write an assessment as well. In the fifth, actually, it cannot be assessed because actually the activity has not finished yet. Okay. And in the other institution is enrolled and participates. Why this happens is because I create instances for that. Look, these first instances that you have here, basically it's for activity 1, 2, and 3, and we are creating enrollments. So that's why I'm saying here that is enrolled. The volunteer 3, look, volunteer 3 is this one. Okay. Concerning is also enrolled. If you look, there is also enrolled in the other institution, in one activity of the other institution is there. And then we also create the participations. So you create 3 participations because it needs to participate in this one, and the last one. So as you see is 1, 2, 1, 2, the ID of the activity, and 6. Okay. So we are going to load these. So I'm going to show you how you can load this. Basically, you need to clean the database. Okay. Create the database again. So create DB. And then you need to launch the server. Why you need to launch the server? Because basically when you clean the database, there's no schema there. So you need to start the server so that the GPA, Java Persistent API, creates the database schema. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit that it comes up. Okay, but it's quick. No, okay, it's already. So I just shut it down, and now I'm gonna load the database. So I'm gonna do PSQL HumanaEthica DB, and then where is our script? Basically is in the root directory of the project, okay, in data initialization. And then you have the create, so each one for each one of the tasks, and your is the one for assessments. And when you run it, it runs, it basically creates the instances, and now you can effectively launch the server again. And now you will have that instances there. Okay. So wait just a few seconds. I guess. So that it's ready for you to. Oh, so now I go there. I log in. Okay, sorry. I go. I can just to show you as a member, and you can see the activities. Okay, so these are the activities we created, and you see that we have the number of the applications and the participation that corresponds to this state. Okay, if I go to assessments, there's no assessments yet. Okay, so this is the task of the volunteer. So when I come here, now you'll see that you need to implement this icon for the cases where you can do it. So you can, if it's the same institution, okay, if you are enrolled and you participate, and if it's already closed, you can basically assess it, okay? You cannot assess it in these cases and this one. Let's do it, yes, for this. So I write a review. Note that the button is not there. The save button only appears if it's long enough, so I require some number of characters there, and I do save, and look, it disappears in both. Why? Because I can only assess once the same institution, because I participate through 2 activities, but actually as soon as I write an assessment, it's okay. This one keeps because it's a different institution. So I log out, I demo as a member, I log in as a member, I go to assessments, and it's there. So it's basically what you need to do.